Hi everyone. So today I want to talk about vegan and vegetarian diet as a summer challenge to get more in shape to eat healthier. I have been trying on a semi-vegan diet. I do still eat some meat, but very limitedly and more for flavor than actually consuming meat. I just want to say something about vegan and vegetarian diet, and for me, my personal experience about what's the best way and what's the easiest way to adapt to that. For vegetarian diet, I actually have a very simple palate. Um, for me, always Asian food, Chinese food is number one. I can live on Chinese food for the rest of my life, no problem, eat it every day. I also love Indian food and Mexican food. So I love spicy food. If I can have any of those three types of cuisines, I think I can really happily live out the rest of my life. Uh, for vegan diet, actually, Chinese food is very good. If you haven't tried vegan Chinese food before, you really need to do that. So there are a lot of vegan Chinese restaurants, and it's not something hipster. It's not something like people just invented recently. It's actually just from thousands of years of tradition of Buddhism. So a lot of if you go, for example, to a Buddhist temple and you have a meal there, it's all gonna be vegan. So a lot of them are very delicious. It's like Chinese traditional Chinese cuisine, but made with tofu and other proteins, and that have been in actually incorporated into Asian Chinese diet. Cooking for thousands of years. So it's not something like new, it's something really good and simple and like has traditionally been around for a long time. So if you don't know about that and you're all about vegan diet, you should definitely try out Chinese food. I also think Mexican cuisine, oh my gosh, it's delicious. And I think there are some really healthy vegetarian, vegan choices in Mexican food if you really want to experiment. But I'm not Mexican, so I don't really want to comment too much because I don't think I know a lot about Mexican food. I just know everything I eat has always been so amazing. And also Indian food. I love Indian food. I feel like the best vegetarian food that I've ever had is Indian food because they have a lot of cheese, dairy products um, that's traditionally in their diet. I also am not Indian, so I also feel like I don't really know a lot, but I know every time I go eat vegetarian Indian buffet, it is the best thing I've ever had. I love Indian desserts. Um, so if you have Indian restaurant around, if there's Indian buffet around, you always have really, really good and filling and really nice vegetarian options if that's something you want to try. So it's actually really simple to do vegan and vegetarian diet. It does not have to sacrifice any of your um, requirement for food. They're actually around the world really delicious vegetarian and vegan cuisines. If you know something that's really good, you're welcome to comment and let me know. I love food and I want to always discuss about nice food and food around the world. So that's something really cool we could try.